What's up?
I'm here. I didn't get a wink of sleep last night. I looked in the mirror before I came and didn't see any. Huh? Can coffee get rid of dark circles under your eyes? No wonder it smells like medicine brewed by the Alchemy Commission.
That's not how that works.
I appreciate the gesture, but I'll pass.
It's hard. Go take your ass to sleep, Goofy.
Actually, after I got your invitation, I couldn't stop imagining what the Express looked like on the inside. I got so excited about it that I couldn't fall asleep all night. Before you came, I already had a look around. I know it wasn't appropriate, but I just couldn't help myself. You better keep your word, huh? I'll be coming often.
I wonder if the acronym KTY is too unfamiliar to everybody. Because I only recently changed it. I think I might have to change my acronym back to Kala the Yapper. Well, change the acronym back to the full word, Kala the Yapper. Because I think it may be confusing some people. So, how do I... Wait, okay, where does this go? This must be an exit. So, I gotta go up the staircase. What the F?
There you are! Pom-Pom has been looking for you all day!
Are you daydreaming? This is your room, silly. Where else would we go to look for you if not here?
Of course you have one. You're part of the crew. Aww, looking at this mess reminds Pom-Pom of the time when they first joined the Nameless.
But, like, there's nothing in here.
I'd heard noises coming from the ventilation ducts, which made me wonder if something was hiding in there. Curiosity got the better of me, and I climbed up to take a look. And then I got stuck.
Wait, hold up. So this whole room quest about unlocking the rooms and stuff, this is a flashback? Is that what this is? It's a flashback? Oh, that's crazy.
I found somebody else stuck in the ducts. Him.
Oh, I gotta read this. Any thoughts to share on the matter? I just wanted to explore. I apologize for my grave misjudgment.
Well, let's not go overboard. Still, it was dangerous. Let's not do anything like that.
Imagine you crawl into the air ducts of the freaking Astro Express. Next thing you know, you're in outer space getting flown out into the void.
All right. Today's a happy day, so Pom-Pom won't spoil it with lectures. I've gathered everyone here today because I have an announcement to make. It was terribly remiss of the conductor to have left him without a room of his own on the Express.
He seems pretty happy with the current arrangement, though.
Nigga, I'd be so tight. I joined the Nameless and and get on the train, and then for months, going on for like 2 years, I don't have a room on the whole train, yet everyone else does. That means I'm chilling in every other part of the train except for a room. The lack of privacy would be making me go crazy.
Go on, Himiko. Ask the golden question.
But I think the conductor should be the one to do the honor instead.
Then here goes. Will you join the Astral Express crew as a nameless?
I thought I was already part of the crew. I'd love to. Can I pass? Yes.
Not so easy. You can't call yourself a nameless until you've cleared the 18 Sentinels Mr. Yang trial.
What's that?
Which reminds me, March hasn't cleared it yet either. I'll set it up a little later. Tomorrow afternoon, you can be the first one to give it a shot.
Oh, please don't. I was just joking.
No, you wasn't. You go take that test. You don't have to give us an answer right now. Becoming a nameless signifies leaving the past behind to blaze a trail into the future.
Exploring the far corners of the universe will seem more exciting than just looking out for yourself.
You'll step out of your comfort zone to set forth on adventures into uncharted territories.
Like Amphorius. Your home will no longer be the places you know and love, but the distant stars.
Above all else, becoming a nameless means the responsibilities you'll bear far outweigh the rewards you'll reap. Now that you know all of this, do you still wish to become a nameless?
Honestly speaking, if I was like an orphan and I didn't have no home or no fam, most definitely I would join the nameless. But like I would would I join the nameless in my current state of life that I'm living right now? I mean, it would be crazy fun to have all these different new explorations happening in my life, like traveling from planet to planet across the galaxy or damn near the entire known universe. It would be pretty wild, bro. Just equip me with a weapon or something, and I'll be good.
Aw, yay! I'm sure we'll be the bestest trailblazing buddies.
Since he has made his decision, let's gather around and formally welcome the Astral Express crew's newest member! Are you ready for your initiation into the nameless?
Of course not. We're just gonna recite a simple oath together.
Let's recite the Trailblazer Creed. Now, please repeat after Pom-Pom.
Ooh, hold up. This creed of the nameless may be something extremely important. I don't remember if they've ever said the creed of the nameless before in the past, but I'm curious to know what it is.
1. No matter the ebb and flow of fate, stop staying within the lines. 2. Even in the face of tempestuous seas, we always align. 3. Even if we don't gain the upper hand, we'll fight for right. 4. Even if forgotten by the world, never care a rap for hindsight.
Oh my goodness, that's the biggest standout right there.
5. No matter how bleak the cosmos may get, let us light the night. 6. Even when there are wheels within wheels, go ahead. Lead us journey, lead us starward.
This is kinda cringy. You think we can drop this part of the initiation next time?
Absolutely not. Akavili made it.
Hey, March 7th, don't ruin the moment.
Also, one of those lines that was said in the initiation is the most standout thing to me. Let me go back. Let me see if I can go back and see it on my computer. What line did they say? Lines 3 and 4 were the most standout to me. Even if we gain the upper hand, we'll fight for right. 4. Even if forgotten by the world, never care a rap for hindsight. Why does that sound so much like the Traveler's Journey in Genshin? Because they are legitly unable to be recorded by the World Tree Irminsul in Teyvat. They're unable to be recorded by it. So by all sense of the word, since they can't be recorded by it, it's like if the Traveler were to ever leave the world, it's like yeah, they'll leave, and then, but like the history about the traveler would just be non-existent. Well, there'll be like a legend about this blonde-haired traveler and whatnot. Actually, no, I think the opposite would happen for the traveler, because since they're not tied to Irminsul, information about them can't be deleted technically. So that would mean if someone were to write, no, I was correct. Never mind. Let me correct myself. The traveler is the anomaly. The people who remember the traveler in Teyvat, they're tied to Teyvat. That means if someone were to scrub Irminsul's information about the traveler, that means people who remember the traveler, they will forget him. So I was correct the first time. Don't care about the world forgetting you. It's something that the traveler would have to, well, not accept, but something that I'm pretty sure even he already knows happens all the time, which is such an interesting thing to say.
Ahem. You are now officially a nameless. Welcome to the crew.
All right, let's get back on track. Now that you're a nameless on the Astral Express, it's only right that you have a room of your own.
That's right. Pom Pom is so glad that he finally has a place of his own.
That's crazy.
It's just that the current Express has far fewer cars compared to the past. The passenger cabin only has 4 rooms. Well, 3, technically, since Don Hung has been sleeping in the archives.
Okay. You can room with the Express's engine then.
His room doesn't have to be in the passenger cabin, actually.
He's right. There's an unused room on the second level of the party car that you can move into. Let's go over and check it out.
Wait a minute. Hold up. So this is a flashback. Wait, hold up. This is either a flashback or this is current time. If it's current time, that means the Trailblazer didn't have a room for 2 years of this game being out. Which is wild. I mean, that nigga just been sleeping all over. That's what this means. If this is not a flashback and this is happening right now, that's crazy. How's my Trailblaze level? Oh. I'm on the precipice of ending my Trailblaze rank up. So crazy how I managed to blow through all this. Granted, it's because I was able to blow through the equilibriums. But let's see. Okay, how was this? Sound Hunt Prologue? Okay, so there was a continuation to that. What about this? Oh, this was the final quest. Oh my goodness. So it had 4 perspective changes. And apparently there's a last quest that goes to it. There's 2 quests that go to this. Okay. But I want to go to the room real quick. I'm going to go to the room. Then after I go to the room, I'm going to...
Greetings, my nameless friends. My, look at those sunny smiles.
Has something good happened? Don't tell me. Is it finally party time?
I do know that this automaton seems suspiciously, connected to auto apocalypse.
How about a joke to kick off the party? I have just the one for you. Behold, a night of beauty on this night of beauty. Night and night sound the same. Get it? Homophonous puns. You can't help but laugh, can you?
Shush. Thank you. Maybe we should reformat its system before allowing it to manage the car.
Warning! Reformatting me will wipe all user data, including their eating habits, energy expenditure plans, metabolic rates, and more. Mishandling during the reformatting process may also lead to serious consequences, including but not limited to disruption of the life support system and derailment of the Express. The loss of dietary data may even result in a new subsystellular disaster. I'm sure you've already realized, but that was just a joke for before the party begins.
That don't sound like a joke. Here we go again. I haven't had a joke. I was born for parties.
It's party time!
I don't think now's the right time for a party.
All this excitement really takes Papa back to the old days, when this car was still known as the mini car. The passengers would gather here and eagerly debate over their next destination.
There's a large storage room that's not in use on the upper level of this car. I think it might be a fitting room. It'll make a fitting room. You want me to live in a storage room, really? Is an hour going to bring me my offer letter from IPC?
Isn't the Astral Express boarding pass for pom-pom enough? You already have the biggest room on the Express, so just be happy with what you got.
There won't be enough space to fit us all, March. You and the conductor should go with Cal to see his new room.
Okay, it's this way. Follow me.
Okay, perfect. Now I get to do this. Hold up. I gotta do something about this music. That's better.
Okay, it's this.
Them niggas ain't talking.
You seem a little hesitant. You need some help.
Casual chat. About hitchhiking. Look, don't tell me I'm supposed to pay for the ride. No. Wait, while I do have some knowledge on divination, I am no expert. I don't really believe in a predetermined future. Compared to the future, I find your past more intriguing. You wish to know more about her? Well, yes, we've already met. But sadly, I cannot indulge your curiosity. As member members, we can't pry into each other's plans. Just so you know, I haven't sensed anything that comes off her as a threat in her. No need to concern about that. Looks like someone's a little impatient, but as the narrator said, it's best for us to prepare as best as we can now. Patience and elegance can give people an irresistible charm. Perhaps you should consider slowing down a bit. You want to know more about you? I want to know more about your past. Spit this game. You're intrigued about the remembrance as well? Maybe you're destined to follow their path. You're intrigued by the remembrance as well. Maybe you're destined to follow their path. A good rule of thumb is to uncover other paths, not just with words, but with your heart. So that's what about the cremators. I get why you'd be curious about them. People don't usually have nice things to say about the cremators. But until you're ready, I highly recommend not inquiring about them. Having this memory could reveal your presence before you. Wait, hold up. Having this memory could reveal your presence before you. What does that mean? Revealing my presence before me? How's that first? I call it boring, but it does seem a bit uneventful. Luckily, a certain Mr. Trailblazer often stops by, brings his vibrant energy to elicit spirits of this lonely passenger. Will he keep visiting me until I find my place in his memory? Alright, that's all I got to say.
Ta-da! We're here!
See?
I can autoplay it now.
wasn't kidding when I said this is the largest room on the Express. You could even fit a doomsday beast in here.
It's larger than I imagined.
Right? Even if you put a couple doomsday beasts in here, you'd still have room to spare.
Pom-Pom, hope you aren't actually thinking about keeping those things as pets.
The room is admittedly kind of messy right now. But so was everybody else's when they first boarded the Express. My room may look pretty fancy now, but that's because I put a lot of effort into designing it myself.
Ahem. May I remind you that your expenses on lifestyle essentials have grossly exceeded your Express Fund budget?
Carpets, pillows, rocking chairs, and jumbo pom-pom toys are lifestyle essentials, aren't they?
No, they're not.
Do you really need over 20 pillows, though?
Instagram girl behavior.
Of course I do. How else would I have pillow fights?
With who?
In any case, to prevent such situations from happening again, I must reiterate the rules for accessing the Express Fund. Firstly, the conductor is in charge of all resource allocation within the Express. If you need any renovation work done, look for Pom-Pom. Secondly, since you're now officially a member of the Astral Express, you must be responsible for your share of duties aboard. Only then can you exchange the corresponding amount of Express funds for supplies from Pom-Pom.
Unless you want to sleep in a cardboard box, I suggest prioritizing the renovation of your bedroom first. Oh, wait a second. Pom-Pom will provide him with the renovation funds. Then he will use those funds to pay Pom-Pom for the renovations. What's the point of that? Just get the conductor to renovate his room directly.
This is called procedural justice.
Jeez. You sure do love to procrastinate.
I was just planning to start cleaning up tomorrow. I forgot that I even have my own room now.
All I want to know now is, isn't it uncomfortable to sleep on a cardboard box?
But Pom-Pom also knows that the first step is always the hardest.
That is why we're here today, to help you with taking that first step.
Pom-Pom has prepared a starter fund to help you kickstart the renovation. You can use it to set up your bedroom.
Thank you, conductor.
Appreciation is better shown with actions. We're getting that bedroom done one way or another.
Hold on, I need to do something.
Come back soon. We'll be waiting for you here.
Okay, I'm gonna come back to this, but not right now. I'm gonna head back to the loft room. Lafu, 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 Lafu. No, it's a purple quest. Hold up. Where's Lafu? Crap. Wait, where's the limited time event stuff? Okay, so that's that. I could have sworn there was a quest for me to do. Bruh. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna just teleport there. Sky Splitter. So, if I remember correctly, on the Sky Splitter, I was somewhere around here. Okay, and now I was over here. Oh, I know how. Not this one.
Competition too.
Why did you want to participate in the Wardance?
Because I was qualified to participate? Isn't that Luca? Why is he here on the LaFu? Luca! Didn't expect to see you here. Trailblazer? Why are you here?
It's crazy how I have not met Luca at all in this whole game. Because I didn't finish that punching quest thing in the other event. I didn't finish that before doing this. So, unfortunately, this is my first time meeting him, but the story doesn't treat it like it's my first time. Since, you know, they saved the limited time events for you to do. So it's just like, it's kind of expected of you to have already finished it on your own time before, you know, doing the quest. Give me a second. Alright.
I see. This is my first time leaving Belobog to compete in outer space.
Are you a friend of Mr. Lucas?
That damn automaton has a camera on his head.
I am an
Or as
International
his head.
Peace Entertainment journalist in training, Carmela. I was supposed to follow Mr. Albert to cover the Wardance together, but he's got a million things to attend to. So, the tasks of interviewing the popular contenders and producing the special program fell on my shoulders. Oh, these are huge responsibilities. I've been interning for so many years. If I screw this up, I doubt I'll ever get the chance at a full-time role.
Ooh, the IPC sure is harsh.
It'll be fine. It's just my boss trying to mentor me. As long as I get some shots that'll shock and awe, I'm sure I'll be able to clinch a full-time job this year. I can sense the potential of a juicy program just through Luca alone.
Really? I'm not so sure about that. Why did I choose to participate in the Wardance? It's a long story. You two, let's take a walk. I can tell you all about why I'm here on the way.
Several weeks ago. Okay, so we're flashbacking.
Nat, how long do I have left?
Not long, Luca. Best brace yourself.
Oh God.
Is there anything else I can do?
They're making this so dramatic for no reason.
You're already at this stage. Just eat whatever you like.
Well, that won't do. I can't be gorging on garbage at this pivotal moment. It'll ruin my energy levels.
I know. You can't wait to join the finals of the Bellabog representative qualifiers. But Japard isn't a pushover either.
I've been hard at work studying how Mr. Japard moves. Just wait and see. I'll defeat Mr. Japard and be the first Bellabog fighter in 700 years to qualify for a competition in space.
Next up, with the Supreme Guardian and Bellabog's people as witnesses, let us now unveil the curtains to a historical final. Silvermane Captain Japard Landau will face off against the Voltamerville warrior, Luca Strongarm.
Oh, Pella announcing it.
Contenders, step onto the stage, please.
Luca, you've always had this bad habit of taking a hit to exploit a weakness, but Japard's much stronger than you. So remember, stay away from his punches.
Master, been telling me that the entire trip.
Oh, they know
Ears
each
are
other?
about to fall off.
Fine, enough prattle. But don't let the need to win weigh too heavily on you either. Even if you don't make it to that Cianjo Lofu, you've made it to the final to fight against Japard. That's enough to make anyone proud.
That won't do! Luca promised Hook that he has to win the final and take Hook up there to see the stars beyond.
You sure got some daydreams on you, little one.
Don't worry, Master Oleg and Pitch Dark Hook the Great. I'll win this for sure.
He not winning this fight. He getting mixed.
Luca, you absolutely cannot lose! You promised to take me up to visit the Cianjo Lofu!
Kid, you've really got to stop making promises to children. Never mind. He'll just pawn his iron arm if he loses, and take you up there out of his own pocket.
Oh, hold on. Let me take a look at his character. Oh, they won't let me look at his build, which is really stupid. I actually hate that in Star Rail. In Genshin, in comparison to Genshin, like in Genshin, I can look at the build that they put on the character, just so I can get an idea of what I should do for my character. The same can't be said about Star Rail.
I've always been hoping to fight you. There's no one in the overworld more worth challenging than you.
I'm honored. I've also been raring to witness the strength of the legendary Luca Strongarm.
I'm not great at conversation, so it's a good thing we're both warriors. We don't have to use words to understand each other.
Well said, Luca. Let your determined desire for victory speak through your fists.
Oh, we fighting now? We 1v1?
Just getting started.
Our position is so.
Uppercut?
This ends here.
We are doing a 1v1.
Small fry. Don't get cocky.
Resistance is futile.
We're talking.
position is so... Resistance is futile! We're talking. Step out of it.
Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
In the name of preservation!
My nigga's not winning this.
Lost. Mr. Japard, you were better than me.
Luca, there wasn't ever any doubt in your technique and strength. But you were too concerned with winning. And that prevented you from unleashing your utmost.
Then what am I doing here, if not to attain victory?
That's a question you need to ask yourself. From my experience, a person's inner voices make far too much noise. Especially so during safe and quiet moments. Ironically, the voices that truly matter often become audible only in moments of pain, discomfort, and peril. When perhaps you leave your cozy hometown and head to the unfamiliar Law Fu, you will find your answer.
Hold on. When I reached the Law Fu? But you won.
Truth be told, I can't just drop my work and leave Belobog. My reason for coming to this martial tournament was to verify if you were good enough to contend against competitors from other worlds. And now I see you're good enough. You're younger and more upbeat than I am. A far more appropriate image for Belobog. Don't forget that the reason we're participating in the Wardance is also to promote Eurilo 6 to the rest of the cosmos. Luca, I'm entrusting the chance of attending the Wardance on the Xianzhou Law Fu to you.
What? Gapard, no! You would entrust this to Luca instead? Nigga, you should've went. Come on.
Mr. Japard, please, don't pity me. Chances must be earned fairly through our own strength.
You are mistaken, Luca. It is not pity. I am lending you this victory, and you will repay me by winning the Wardance.
I hereby announce that the contender who has earned the right to represent Belobog in the Wardance is... Luca!
Understood, Mr. Japard.
Chin up. Let's go. We should head to Klipov Fort and meet with the Supreme Guardian.
Hello, Luca.
Lady Branya! Hi? Sorry, I grew up in the underworld, so I'm not versed in etiquette of any sort.
No need for formalities. You probably know nothing about the La Fu. The place you're heading to, correct? Let us take this opportunity to discuss it.
I've always been a little curious. Though Eurilo 6 has restored contact with the outside worlds, we've always just been communicating with the IPC. Why are we suddenly participating in this fighters tournament in this Law Fu place?
Not long ago, Belobog's interstellar comm space resumed operations. A month ago, we received an invitation with a highly distorted signal. The Xianzhou La Fu cordially invites Eurilo 6's warriors to join the Wardance.
We've just resumed outside contact, and the way the IPC describes it, the cosmos has long forgotten us. Why would the Xianzhou so eagerly send an invitation to a city that has been buried in time?
My guess is that it's because we had communications with many worlds before the Eternal Freeze. Luca, have you heard of the story of Igor Haft?
Oh, you mean the legendary warrior? Of course I have! I'll never tire of the story where he led the 8th Iron Legion and engaged in a furious battle against invaders from beyond the sky!
That's him! When the Eternal Freeze subsided, Lynx took the opportunity to explore the ruins of the ancient city of Maslenitsa. A few months ago, she found a lone grave outside the public graveyard. The grave had no body, just a robot arm and a cracked pendant with an embedded gemstone. An IPC worker said that the arm was tech from the old world. As for the stone, it's a Xianzhou implement called a Jade Abacus.
Oh, snap. We've heard about Jade Abacus before.
Heard about that. Miss Lynx thinks it's Igor's grave.
That's right. The epitaph on the tombstone confirms that hypothesis. The fighter Igor Haft once left Urilo 6 before the invasion, and then he returned home to join the resistance against the aggressors. No one knows what he did after he left Urilo 6, and why he decided to come back.
Maybe Igor had been to the Shinjo? That's why they sent us an invitation?
Maybe Igor even attended the war dance. The Xianzhou people have long lives, so it wouldn't be something that happened long ago for them. Long story short, regardless of why the Xianzhou Alliance invited us, joining this war dance is of august meaning to Belobog. It symbolizes a chance to introduce ourselves to the cosmos once again. A heroic kingdom that survived both the Legion and the Eternal Freeze with tenacity. Also, if we can leverage this opportunity to establish an amicable exchange with the Xianzhou Alliance, it may provide us with more bargaining power when dealing with the IPC.
Lady Bronya, I'm not well educated, so I don't really know such matters of grandiosity.
That's not a word.
All I know is that I must achieve glory for Belobog.
Exactly. Fight,
Well
boy.
said. Oh, I almost forgot. Seela had other matters today and couldn't attend today's meeting, but she entrusted me to deliver a message.
The reason she couldn't attend the meeting is because you and her were fooling around all night long and you wore her out. That's what it was. Stop playing. Seela thinks she thinks she's slick. We know what y'all two was doing in the background.
What's that dolt Japard up to now? Luca, you better fight like your life is on the line. If you lose, I'll make sure you wish you were really dead.
The next day, I hitched a ride with an IPC transport vessel and arrived on the Shinjo Luofu.
That's gotta be such a crazy
The
feeling.
Supreme Guardian hopes that the younger generation can go out and see other worlds. So, she arranged for Lynx and Hook to accompany me. On account of the fact that the three of us know next to nothing about interacting with other cosmic civilizations, she even instructed Svarog to tag along and be our guide. I never thought that, while we were processing our entry papers at the Skyfaring Commission, we would run into another surprise.
That mean?
We've double-checked. This invitation did indeed come from the Luofu, but after checking the stamp...
It's an old invitation.
This invitation was dated 400 years ago.
There we go.
400 years ago? How is that possible? We just received this invite not too long ago.
We can assume that this invite was delayed in transmission and only reached us after the restoration of communications.
I'm afraid this Arumaton is right. You received an invitation that is 400 years late.
That really sucks. And it was apparently to a war dance. To the war dance. So they had a war dance 400 years ago. And they're having another war dance right now. And the invitation from 400 years ago is only now reaching Belobog. And they got the invitation. But they're like, bro, it's a 4-year-old invitation. And basically, she's trying to be like, oh, well, it's kind of invalid now. But it's like, you can't really blame them for that, right? Like, not only was the communication to Belobog cut off for over 400 plus years, but on top of that, bro, these niggas on Belobog do not have long lives. Bro, I would be looking at this long-lived species like, bro, you've probably been alive for probably 300 of those 400 years. At least let this pass. Like, shoot, by the next 100 years, I'll be dead anyway. You can't let this slide?
So, we weren't invited. Oh no. This trip has all been for nothing then. How am I going to explain this to Lady Bronya and Mr. Japard? They have high hopes for me.
According to calculations, the thing that we should be considering first is not emotions, but if we are not invited guests, then we will be responsible for all costs incurred while staying here. Conclusion, we cannot afford it.
You all misunderstand. The Xianzhou Lafu is indeed hosting a martial arts competition called the Wardance.
But you told us that our stamp is invalid. It's 400 years late, ma'am. What you mean? Explain.
Whether you receive an invitation or not, anyone who wants to can register to compete in the Wardance. The sole distinction is that invited guests, upon qualifying through a test, get to partake in the prestigious Ringmaster's Challenge, facing off against the Xianzhou Lafu's Ringmaster.
Ooh.
As for ordinary contestants, they will have to participate in knockout stages and rise through the ranks to reach the ultimate stage of the Ringmaster's
That's
Challenge.
tough. Also, what's up, Julian?
To challenge the Luofu's Ringmaster. That's the ultimate goal for all the contestants?
That's right. Although you didn't receive an invitation, you can still participate in the Wardance. You'll definitely have a chance to win and gain honor.
But Mr. Svarog has a point. According to calculations, we can't afford this.
Money can't buy relationships. This invitation that's been delayed for 400 years must be a marvelous twist of fate. And since fate has brought you all here to the Lafu, we will not fail in our hospitality.
You are generous people. Thank goodness. I couldn't imagine being sent an invite that's 400 years late by this long-lived species, because the communications between these two planets have been cut off for 400 years. And then we're like, bro, what you mean our invite is invalid? What you mean? But thank goodness these people are like, nah, we're not going to turn you away, bro. You're 400 years late, that's for sure. But like the invite, F the invite, we're going to still be hospitable to you, bro. Oh, let me read. My sister something gross on Facebook today. Oh, really? Also, how your day was, bro? My day was fine.
Please, be assured that I will report this incident and ensure that the Belobog representative team receives the same accommodation and treatment as all other esteemed, invited guests.
Let's go. Yay.
However,
I should have did this
Mr.
quest
Luca,
weeks ago.
You will still have to participate in all the knockout stages and work your way up to the final stage.
Really? At your expense?
The heart of the Wardance is all about celebrating martial arts and fostering friendships. My friends, how could we possibly allow you to fret over food and lodging?
I will say this. There's one thing about, I guess, customer service / like hotel service is like when they're talking like, my friends, how could we possibly do you dirty like this? Our dear customers, our dear benefactors, how could we possibly do you dirty like this? Of course we won't. We have a motto around here. We lend a helping hand. Like, I love that type of business practice because it's like, it's so inviting. It's so reassuring.
Thank you, Miss Chikwe! I'll treasure this opportunity! And just like that, by the grace of Miss Chikwe, I didn't die before achieving success! I just learned this old Shinzo saying a few days ago. Now, I've successfully become a competing fighter in the Wardance!
I gotta change the name of it. Well, that depends if I can get this side quest done.
Luca,
or if it's really short.
You are absolutely radiating with newsworthiness. I've decided to follow you and report on your progress throughout the competition.
This is so crazy that this automaton got a camera for a head,
If
though.
only everything were as smooth as when it started.
How many matches have you participated in?
If I had participated in the competition these past few days, I wouldn't be so anxious right now. It's been days since I've registered, but I haven't participated in a single match yet. Today's my first one.
Nigga, what?
But forget about
How?
competing. I feel like I'm struggling with just normal, everyday life. I'm already halfway into the realm of needing help with daily activities.
Such as?
Why don't people accept shields? You can pay for things by just swiping a gemstone trinket? Why doesn't anyone look their age? I approached this girl with pointy ears to ask her for directions, and I called her little girl, and she got mad. She said she was over 340 years old. So now, I'm even afraid to talk to people.
I mean, what can you expect for someone who isn't a long-lived species, whose physical form doesn't, whose age in comparison to these other people? It's like, bro, you are like a dog to the people of the Lafu. On some real stuff. I really saw someone working at McDonald's because someone took a picture of them. She was sucking. Oh, that's crazy. That's a ghetto ass McDonald's for that to be happening.
Oh, and meals. I'm really not used to the food on the Shinzo. Yesterday, I ate a bowl of chili oil beef offal stew for dinner, and today, I've been blowing up the toilet with my flaming rockets.
Oh my goodness gracious, Luca, my man. We do not need to hear all that. She is recording everything. Stop talking.
Ooh. I feel ya, Luca. I also can't get used to the food on the Xianzhou.
Ma'am, you are an automaton. You don't eat food unless automatons eat food in HSR. If that's the case, that's a shock. Because I didn't know that. And can they also go to the bathroom? Because she's talking like her body works the same way as a human body does. If it does, did they design her equipped with, you know, the tools downstairs? Cause if so, best believe that camera is going to be recording a lot.
Miss Carmela, you can't get used to the food either?
Well, not exactly. It's because I'm an Intellatron.
There we go.
Huh.
Sorry. Please, continue.
Anyways, this is the first time in my life I've felt so useless. I can't even do something as trivial as asking for directions.
It's your first time away from home, so it must be hard to get used to these things. It's an alien civilization after all.
Thank you for comforting me. Actually, I did do some mental preparations. It's my first time going out to the world, but I didn't expect it to be so overwhelming that I can't keep my footing.
Where are your Belabogian buddies?
Lynx went on an archaeological escapade. She wants to try to learn about Igor's history before he returned to Urilla 6 with that gemmed pendant. Oh, Svarog took Hook out to play. He's really good with kids. I'm so irate, and I'm about to start my first match. I'm in worse shape than ever.
Oh, let me read. I don't know why they even did that at work. If I saw someone doing that at work, when I in there again. Valid. I understand that. Because, like, it comes off as so ghetto. Because, like, bro, was your meat on the buns? I'm trying to get a burger here. I do not want to know that your bodily fluids of your dirty act was on my food, bro. That's the first thought that's going to come to my brain, knowing that they did that. Like, I wouldn't even eat there. I wouldn't even ask for ice cream. Screw all that. Shoot. But, hey, yo, there's just shit people be doing. Shoot. There's people out here. There's content creators, like, at least in the black YouTube space. Them real ghetto content creators. Them niggas on some other shit. Like, that video that black dude made about talking about the topic about this a couple months ago. There was this group of black content creators that were doing the Smash or Pass BS challenge, and he was talking to one of the girls. Came up to him and he was talking to her or whatever. She was basically the conversation basically ended with, "Oh, well, I'll suck your mute right here, right now," and he was like, "Really?" Nigga walked off the recording area that they were recording their video on with the whole Smash or Pass list. His friends that were also in on the video, they had a camera. They went to one of the porta potties because that's what he and that girl was in, and homeboy was just getting crazy head in there, and his homies on outside of the porta potty being like, "Hey yo," all that crazy stuff. It was just degenerate behavior, something that didn't need to be recorded. On some real stuff, I would never associate with them niggas on real shit. They're like, no, absolutely not. Like, what is y'all doing outside of the stall or not outside of the stall, but outside of the porta potty, basically recording the porta potty with me in it, getting some devious network. It's like, bro, get out of here, get lost, go back and get working on that video that we were doing. Don't come and bother me. Like, come on.
The next opponents are several Cloud Knights. Oh, they're like the Silvermane here. Oh, why am I explaining this to you? You should know better than me. I'm the only one who doesn't know anything.
Why not check out who your first opponent is before the competition starts? It's better than wallowing here, as it'll just make you more anxious.
True. Also, let me know for those who's watching the stream right now. I know Julian's watching the stream, but it's telling me there's 3 people watching, and I'm curious to know who the 3rd person is, because there's something I want to yap about real quick.
Thanks for talking to me and cheering me up. Sure, I'll head off and meet my first opponent.
Luca has regained his energy. Full health revive. Oh yeah.
These Teletrons are something else, I swear.
If you encounter any difficulties, please feel free to ask any nearby venue staff or visit the Visitor Service Center for assistance.
Oh, she's selling So Glad. Oh, interesting. Anyway.
Oh, look, those are my opponents for my first match.
Isn't that Sushong?
Oh my goodness.
Huh? You know her?
Sushong is about to beat the bricks off of Luca.
Are you here to watch our match?
And what's even crazier, they're both the same element type.
This is our next opponent, Luca.
Hello, everyone. I'm Luca, and I come from Belobog. I'll be exchanging fists with you guys in the ring. I hope we'll be able to take this chance to become friends.
Belobog. Oh, I think Lilgoy mentioned it before, but I can't seem to remember. What kind of place is it? Oh, wow. I can't imagine that. I'm sorry. The Xianzhou Yaoqing doesn't have much artificial snow.
It's okay if you haven't heard of us. I'll make sure the whole cosmos remembers Belobog's name with my fists.
In that case, I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Oh, Sushong used an idiom.
I'm the journalist who's reporting on Luca. It's fine. Just chat like you always do and ignore me. I'm just snapping shots for material.
No one can ignore you when you have a full-blown body.
Are you here to join the tournament with Mr. Luca?
Sushong, you so freaking gorgeous. Like, oh my goodness, girl.
Could Luca be the fighter that you've been training?
Can we swap spit, please?
The iron arm on this red-haired boy looks like it's got power.
Definitely capable of taking down a kid with 1 punch at a time.
But we're not kids. The Cloud Knight's tactical creed is to complement one another and overwhelm with numbers.
That's called a united front. Got it?
My strategy. Sorry. It's my first time participating in the Wardance. I'm the only one in my team, so I don't have any strategy to speak of.
It appears our otherworldly friend requires some enlightenment. How about this? The match is starting in an hour. I'll give you some real-life tactical pointers in the ring.
Sleepy Sushong, that's over the line. You were supposed to be our coach when we invited you here. How could you run off to the opponent's corner?
Oh, these niggas hating now. They upset that they about to receive. They not about to get the same training that she about to give him. Sushong, come over to my house and train with me. Wait, Sparkle, I'm not doing anything too. Quick question, Julian. Is Sparkle like the only character you like? Like, genuinely goon over to a disgusting, diabolical degree? Or is there any other character that you goon over the same way you goon over Sparkle? Or is Sparkle like the sole exception? I'm just curious.
It's just our friend from afar requires some assistance, that's all. Don't we Cloud Knights also earnestly help
I forgot
out
she's a
and
Cloud Knight.
provide
Oh my god.
direction to the travelers we encounter on our daily patrols?
It'll be your fault if we lose.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
Enough chit-chat, get back to your prep.
I appreciate it. Thank you, new friend whose age I won't try to estimate. We're heading back to the lounge.
See you in the ring.
So, the coach of my opponent for my first match is going to give me tactical advice in the ring? I am bewildered by the Shenzhou people's hospitality.
This one's very, very hospitable.
What a kind-hearted person.
This is your first match, Luca. You're bound to win.
Even when Cheers Fade, Chapter 1. I need to change the name of the stream. Now I like Sparkle and Jade, Rappa, and Akron. Oh, okay, so it's just that you goon over Sparkle the most, basically. Hold on, let me... Hold on, let me change the title of my stream. What's this called? Even when wait. Please. Chapter 1. Boom. Save. Okay, I think it's saved. And yep. Also, hit the like button for those who are watching. So top chat, the live chat. Boom. I like clearing links too, but I can't tell other people that because they're gonna be like, dude, cheers a shot. Bro, you can say, like, these same people who gonna get on your ass about that are the same people who sit there and said that they like Teen Titans, Raven, and Starfire, and still like them to this day. They won't ever mention the adult version of them. They will always mention the Teen Titans version of them. Right? Hey, let's get it.
Luca, you're gonna be fine. You're the boxing champion of Belobog. The Clown Knights, aren't they just the Silvermane guards? I'm pretty confident of my odds against them. Except Mr. Japard. Luca, you're the best. You're not gonna lose. Go get him! Luca, ready for your first match?
Hold up, give me a second. Let me see who at my door. Alright, I'm back. People think if you simp on a 16-year-old girl in anime or video game, you're gonna do it in real life. Yeah, that's why I was arguing with that person in that comment section.